Hey crypto kids, and welcome back to another video. Today Bitcoin has hit $38,000. Yes, but that did not last long. Why? Because right now we're at $36,100. So what happened? Why have we pumped, and what is next? These are all very important three questions which I will answer within this video. However, if you did watch the video from earlier this morning, then as my friend Carl always says, we exactly predicted the $38,000 level because that was the breakout zone of this ascending parallel channel. So massive congrats on that. And if you guys are looking for a place to trade, by the way, then you can head over to the description below, because just for you guys, we now have, well, we've had it for a while now, but you can win 1,000 USDT with Bitflex. All you got to do, sign up with the link, deposit 50 USDT, and make only one trade on their derivatives platform. That's literally it. One person is going to win, so why not give it a go, right? So that is what's happening. And if you're confused about the change of scenery, well, let me show you something cool. I have now become, ladies and gents, Professor Crypto Kid. This is not the one. Well, I have now become Professor Crypto Kid because I was giving a seminar to students here, teaching them about technical analysis and trading. So that was super fun. And guys, by the way, you can still actually join these seminars. Again, link in the description. If you're in Dubai, it's completely for free, and you can learn from Crypto Kid himself and ask him any questions that you have. So this is the sign up link for the seminars. But Bitcoin is reversing hard. And look at that. We had a beautiful shooting star candle on Bitcoin. And this was something that I was teaching during today's seminar. And actually, I showed this example live to my students that this was a perfect shooting star candle. And this wick, the shadow, the upper shadow here represents an exhaustion in buyers. Therefore, the price will reverse towards the downside. And that's what happened, right? And on top of this, I told you guys to be careful because there is still the bearish divergence, which is now playing perfectly. So we are seeing the reversal back down. Question is, how much more are we going to drop? And was $38,000 the top? Well, there were some haters in the chat that were discussing that the Wyckoff pattern I'm showing is no longer going to be valid. Well, look, the truth is, if this candle closes as a shooting star candle on the weekly chart, meaning that the body closes at $35,600, $35,500, it's going to be a textbook shooting star candle. And this textbook shooting star candle can reverse the price to the $31,000 level, which is why I am prepared with my limit orders, right? So this is what I have. Now, the situation is very interesting. Why? Because this is all a fake pump. It's all a manipulated fake pump. Think about it. Ever since we had that massive wick with the Cointelegraph news, I believe, that we made a video on this also, that said, oh, the BlackRock ETF is approved. Well, that was the first initiation of the pump. Then we had the DTCC listings. Then we had more hype. This entire pump has been funneled by hype. There is nothing related with the ETFs. And guess what? The more we're driven by hype, the more that people buy the rumor, the more it's getting priced in. And once the ETFs launch, which I discussed, there's a chance that could be in this 8-day window period. I don't think so, because look, I showed this, right? It's by two Bloomberg guys that have said this on the Bloomberg terminal. And look, this is such a factual tweet. Like, look at this. All heroes don't wear capes. Entire Bitcoin crypto market, two Bloomberg ETF guys. It's like hype. It's just hype. Right? So it's oh, hold on, I wasn't sharing screen. So look, entire Bitcoin crypto market, two Bloomberg ETF guys. Like it's nothing factual, right? It doesn't mean that this is actually true. So we're being funneled. This pump is being funneled by hype. And look, there's nothing wrong with pumping, but it's just not a real pump. And it's just showing us how volatile the markets are, how influential the markets are, and how easily manipulated Bitcoin can be at the moment. Of course, this is all going to change, because once Bitcoin becomes the money, it's probably going to be the most liquid asset in the world, right? So this is all going to change. We're still in the very early days. This is the thing that it proves this to us. No matter if we're at $29,000 or $33,000 or $36,000, we are still early, right? Which is why we've actually been buying Bitcoin spot on this channel, right? As a form of long term. And you can do that on Bitflex too, by the way. So if we look at our trade history, we're actually in profits from our buy-ins, because look, We haven't bought too much, but it's just dollar cost averaging. We bought it at 27.9, 27.1, 28.5, 29.2. So these spot holdings are actually in profit. And now that I loaded this account with more funds, we're going to be dollar cost averaging even more in the very short term future. So look, it's like people are asking me now, friends and family and teachers, funnily enough, should we get back into Bitcoin? Is this a good time to buy? As Michael Saylor always says, you buy Bitcoin at the price you deserve. That's it. And if you dollar cost average and you actually believe in Bitcoin and you believe that it's going to be the money someday, then you're not losing, right? Then you're not losing. But if you don't know what you're buying into, that is the actual mistake. And I wanted to share this to you guys. So, as you guys remember, during the Wall Street crash of 1929, there were various factors that included for this crash to happen. So, the first one was speculative trading. Then we had the availability of easy credit. And then because there was irrational exuberance, meaning that there was a prevailing belief that stock prices would keep rising indefinitely, we also had a massive move towards the upside. We had an upside move, and then of course it led to an ultimate crash, which was terrible, right? Then we also had lack of regulation, right? We had massive unregulation in the space, right? On top of this, overconfidence, uneven prosperity, media influence. So the reason why I'm showing this to you is because this should sound very similar to the previous Bitcoin cycles, right? We were underregulated. We had irrational exuberance. We had a lot of speculative trading. We still have a lot of speculative trading. And that's why, right, we have different cycles. Bitcoin sees massive crashes and Bitcoin sees massive moves towards the upside. It's going to have crashes, it's going to have bull runs, and at one point it's just going to reach a place where we're at $1 million, right? So that's why I wanted to show that to you. It's actually pretty relevant. And what we do with technical analysis is we always go back to the history, right? We predict the future by looking at history. That's why history is so super important, because we're nothing without history. That's why it's super important to go back into the world's history and see what has happened before and compare what is happening with now, right? So, but guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. Honestly, I think Bitcoin can see a reversal, potentially back towards the $34,400 level, $600 level. If not, conservatively, I think 35,500 is possible. And by that time, I should be making a new video, but no new trades at the moment. But ladies and gents, that is pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, everyone, and I will see you all in the next video very soon. So take care, guys, and bye-bye.